You woke up this morning. You got dressed. Maybe even looked in the mirror and said to yourself, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm fine. And you knew that that was not true. You've been saying you're okay for so long. You almost believe it yourself. But somewhere underneath all of that, there's a wound that never got treated. There's a hurt that never got named. And then there's a version of you that's been waiting for permission to finally be honest. And today, I want to give you that permission. I'm Dr. Victoria, and this channel exists for people who are done pretending and ready to actually be healed. So if that's you, I want you to stay with me. Here's what I've seen. I've seen this in ministry, I've seen this in counseling, I've seen this in life. See, some people are carrying enormous pain while still displaying enormous strength at the same time. And we've been taught in life that that's what faith looks like. Keep going, keep moving, keep praising, keep pressing. Don't let them see you struggle. Don't let them see you sweat. But here's what nobody tells you. Pretending is exhausting. And more than that, pretending is actually keeping you sick. See, when you just put a bandage over an infected wound, it doesn't heal, it festers. And that's exactly what happens emotionally. When you suppress, when you perform, when you push through without ever stopping and saying, this hurt me. Sometimes we call it moving forward in faith. But there's a difference between moving forward in faith and denial. See, faith says God can heal this. And denial says there's nothing here to be healed. So you can't receive healing for a wound that you refuse to acknowledge. I want to take you to something that Jesus did that we often overlook. It's in John chapter 5. There's a man who was sick for 38 years. And when Jesus sees him, he doesn't immediately say, be healed. He asks him a question. Do you want to be made well? And I know that seems like an odd question. Of course he wants to be made well, right? But Jesus was doing something profound. He was asking the man to get honest, to stop being comfortable in his condition, to actually name what he wanted and what he needed. Healing required the man to stop accommodating his brokenness. And I believe that Jesus is asking some of you that question today. Do you want to be made well? Not just better, not just functional, but actually whole. Because wholeness requires honesty. It requires you to say out loud to God, to yourself, to somebody else that you feel safe around, I'm not okay and I need help. And that's not weakness. That's going to be the bravest thing that you ever do. So what does that actually look like? To stop pretending. So first you got to name it. Not post about it, not talk about it, not spiritualize it, just name it. Something hurt me, somebody hurt me, a season that I went through, it broke me. You got to say it. Even if it's only talking to God in your personal private time, you got to acknowledge it. And then second, you have to grieve it. You got to go through the process. So many times we skip the grieving process. We skip the whole thing. And so we go straight to, but God. I'm going through, but God. But God is real, God is powerful, but grief is also biblical. Jesus wept, David cried out in the Psalms. Grief is not the absence of faith. Grief is just the beginning of healing. So you have to go through the process. And third, you have to let somebody in. Isolation is the enemy of healing. And I know sometimes it makes you vulnerable, it makes you feel dangerous, especially if people who you're supposed to be feeling safe around, they're the ones that hurt you. But healing does not happen alone. So whether it's a counselor, it's a pastor, it's a trustworthy friend, a community like this one, you need somebody to look and say, I see you. and mean it. And then fourth, you have to give yourself permission to be in a process. Healing is not a straight line. It's not a 3-step formula. Some days you may feel free. Some days you may feel weighted. Some days you may feel like you don't want to be around anybody. That doesn't mean that you fail. That means that you're human and God is still working and that you're going through a process. I want to speak directly to someone watching this right now. You've been so strong for so long. You've showed up for everybody else. You've held it all together for everybody else. You've shown up in places where you felt like you were falling apart on the inside. God sees that. He honors that. But He also wants not just for you to endure. He wants you to be restored. He wants wholeness for you. He wants you to live, not just survive. So the healing that you've been praying for, it starts right now. Not when everything is perfect, not when you have all the right words. It starts right now. The moment that you stop pretending and the moment that you start being honest with God about where you actually are. He already knows. He's just waiting for you to stop hiding. So today, wherever you are, I want you to say this out loud. If you know that you're not okay, say this. I'm not okay. And that's okay. I give myself permission to heal. That's where your healing starts. So if this spoke to you today, share it. Share it with someone who needs to hear it because somebody in your life is pretending right now. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next on this channel. We're just getting started. So remember, no matter where you've been and what you've been through, you were created to live victorious. I'll see you in the next video.